Hey queens, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am bringing you this eye look. I created this eye look with these two palettes from Male Cosmetics. This is what they look like. When they come together, they look like a little skull. And this is the Vida palette. This is a really pigmented, colorful palette. I picked these up around Christmas time, but I just never had time to film with them, so I decided to dive into them today. So, in this palette, you pretty much get all your colorful shades, your lime greens, your orange, your reds, and then they have a little bit of neutral shades in the middle. And then this one, I don't want to botch this one, but I think it's Muerta. It's a little bit dirty. And this palette gives you like all your darker tones. So you pretty much get your dark red, pop of color over here, like shimmery kind of champagne shade, and a little bit of these dark greens. So when I saw this collection, I was like, I had to have it. And if you've been following me for a long time, you already know, girl, I love Male Cosmetics. They are a bomb brand. The quality you get from their eyeshadows is just so bomb. Just the quality from their brand. I mean, look at this packaging. Like, this packaging is so different. It's so new, unique. Yeah, so enough with all the rambling. If you guys want to see how I created this look, don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell so that you are notified every time that I upload a new video, and let's get into it. Alrighty, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be priming my eyes with the P. Louise base in number 2. I really do like using this primer. What I do after I use my e.l.f. brush to blend it out is I definitely like to go in after with a sponge, just so it won't be like any lines of demarcation. Now, the first thing we're going to do is I am diving into the Vida palette first, and I'm taking that really bright red shade. I'm going to put the shades on the screen because I don't have them with me at this moment, but I'm diving into this really red shade, and I'm just pretty much going to start off with packing motion. I'm going to switch my brush and go into windshield wiper motions. I'm just using this technique right now to just build up color. Once I switch my brush, I'm just going in circular motions to kind of get a blended out effect. I want that eye to look really smoked out, but I still want that color pigmentation to be there. Okay, now I'm diving into the next palette, and I'm trying to and I'm taking the closest to the darkest shade out this palette, and I'm just using that color to pretty much slowly build up the crease. With darker shades, you want to definitely kind of go in with a light hand and then gradually build up the shade. It's easier that way versus like going in with a lot of product. It makes it hard for you to actually blend out the shadow. Okay, so I cut my crease, and now I'm about to go in with this Natasha Denona shade out this holiday palette. That's because I just couldn't find a shade in that palette that I felt like really popped. But then I'm going to end up going back into the Vida palette, and this is like a really orange kind of tangerine kind of looking shade, and I'm just blending that right next to that shade, right next to that Natasha Denona shade. And then I'm blending those shades together to make sure it's completely evened out with no harsh lines. And then I'm pretty much going to go back into that darker shade. For liner, I'm using the Morphe liner. I really do like this liner. It is really matte. It dries down really nicely, and pretty much what I'm doing is just making a thin line, no wing. I'm just doing that for my lash band to cover it up. And then I'm using this Morphe brush to kind of blend out any powder I had left on my face. This new trick I've been doing is with this Makeup Revolution powder. I just use that to chisel out the cheeks. Because it's not really a highly pigmented powder, but it is really nice. I also use it underneath the eye, and it's bomb. And then for lip, we're just doing a dark brown pencil with some cinnamon roll lip butter gloss, and then on top of that, I'm gonna throw on some Kylie Yes Girl gloss. And For highlighter, I'm just putting a little bit on my nose, and I'm using the Jaclyn Hill highlighter. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else will be listed down in the description box below. Okay, so this is pretty much it for the look. I'm really obsessed with it. I really do like how it turned out. These are my colors. Kind of like a sunset vibe. I love it. I'm obsessed. If you haven't tried Milk Cosmetics, I'm telling you, that is one brand that if you do decide to invest in, it is worth the investment. To me, they have something for everyone. They even have like their magnetic eyeshadows. They're pretty much like stackables, and they come in like little circle pods, and they just kind of clamp together. I like those as well, but you should definitely check out the brand. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon in the next one. Bye guys.